Hey, as inventory starts to normalize and traffic declines, dealers are looking for new and different ways to be able to convert customers into leads and get those leads into dealership showrooms. Today, what we're going to be looking at is our Credit Score Express or our Loanmaker technology, specifically looking at ways that you can use a free credit score tool or a get pre-qualified tool to generate more leads and get more of those customers into your dealership showroom. We're going to look at 5 key elements of the full Credit Score Express technology, including our call to action, our landing page experience, the interactive banner, social media advertising, and then the user interface itself, going through what a customer experiences when they visit a dealership website. To do that, let me go ahead and share my screen. And we're going to go ahead and get into the call to action. So now when a customer visits your dealership website, let's go ahead and just I'm going to go to my test dealership website. And for what we're going to be able to see here is how can we take this free credit score opportunity for a customer to get pre-qualified and share that in a way that allows a customer to engage with that technology. So one thing that we can do is if we just go to like a search results page, we know that most of the activity that's going to take place on your dealership website is going to be on an SRP. And I would challenge you to go into your Google Analytics and look at, out of all of the pages on your dealership website, which one is getting the most traffic. I think you're going to find that the search results page is that page. Now, what we can do on the search results page is we can create a call to action button. So a customer sees this vehicle, and especially if you look at what this looks like on mobile, it looks like a mini VDP. And a customer can interact and look at this vehicle and say, hey, you know what? Hey, this 2021 Jeep Gladiator Overland is the vehicle that I want. I wonder if I can get financing on this vehicle. So if you have a customer that might have challenged credit or wants to simplify the buying process, getting pre-qualified might be a great entry point for that customer to engage with your dealership, so we can generate that lead, create the dialogue with somebody in your internet sales department, and then ultimately help you get that customer into the dealership showroom. If that is the case, a customer can click this Get Pre-Qualified button, and what's going to happen is with our Loanmaker technology, that user experience or that UI is going to open up right on the dealership's, right on the page that the customer is on. So if the customer is on an SRP, we're going to convert this customer into an SRP. One of the things you might notice is up in the URL that we have, we've appended the SRP URL to include Loanmaker and to include the VIN number of the vehicle the customer clicked on. Now, the reason that this is important is when a customer converts into a lead from the SRP or the VDP call to action button, we're going to capture the VIN number of the vehicle that customer is interested in getting pre-qualified on. So why is that important? Now, if you look at other credit score technologies on the marketplace, generally the way that they work is they'll add a iframed tool on a landing page, and then you're going to add a button to your SRP and your VDP, and the only thing that's going to happen is you're just going to push the customer to that page. So you're going to take them away from that beautiful Jeep Gladiator page, and then you're going to lose all of the information about what vehicle the customer is trying to get pre-qualified for. So now when your salespeople reach out to that customer, they're going to ask, well, what vehicle are you interested in? Well, I wanted to get pre-qualified on the Jeep Gladiator that I was looking at. So our technology takes that in consideration, and that works for all of our tools. So as you consider different technologies to help you generate leads, having a good understanding of the customer experience from the point that they convert into a lead is extremely important. So the value of the leads that we generate, these are high quality, valuable first-party leads from your dealership website. So also another thing that you're going to see here in our user experience is that this tool is embedded on that page, like I mentioned, But in addition to just having a form to fill out, we're including this this video right here. This explainer video explains the process. So we answer some questions that might have a customer opt out when they just see a form, sharing all the benefits, what a FICO score is, how this actually works. We can go ahead and watch it real quick.
Checking your credit should be fast and easy. Say hello to Credit Score Express. FICO scores are used in 90% of all lending decisions, so a FICO score is a pretty accurate reflection of your credit worthiness. Credit scores are calculated using computer programs known as scoring models. Scoring models perform sophisticated statistical analysis on the contents of your credit report. Credit Score Express uses a soft credit pull, which never impacts your credit or shows as an inquiry. To get your FICO score range, just tell us about yourself. No social security number or date of birth needed. And in seconds, Credit Score Express will provide your personal FICO score range. Plus, you can get pre-qualified instantly. And we'll send your credit score and pre-qualification certificate right to your email. Optionally, you can complete an Express Credit application. Our professional financial services team will review your application and provide you with a pre-qualification status in just minutes. Checking your credit score and getting pre-qualified for a car loan should be fast and easy. And with Credit Score Express, it is.
So that video there is going to explain the benefits of Credit Score Express, how easy it is. There's no impact on your credit score. So this is going to allow then a customer to kind of opt in to go through this. I'm going to go ahead and close this real quick since we're really talking about the call to action. So the call to action right here from the SRP can be this Get Pre-Qualified Free Credit Score button. And you can also see in this, actually maybe if I zoom in here real quick, you'll be able to see that we've added some animation to these buttons to create some interactivity for the customer to want to click. So this is designed to catch the customer's attention. So when they are ready to convert, we can convert that customer. Now, if I just jump into a VDP, of course, we're going to find our CTA buttons right here as well over on the right-hand side. Now, as we talk about call to actions, I love talking about this, and I love talking about what happens when a customer visits your dealership website, looks at a particular vehicle, and then is trying to make a determination of what they want to do next. Now, there's this thing that happens in the human brain that when they see something that looks like a face, they're automatically going to see that first. This pre-attention is hardwired in your brain. Now, the cool thing about cars is the front of the vehicle looks like a face, two eyes, a mouth. So the pre-attention, before you even think about it, is going to automatically focus on the front of that vehicle. And I would challenge you to open up one of our VDPs and look at them, and then just kind of think about where your mind goes first. You're going to find out that it goes to the front of the vehicle. It goes right here. Another thing happens is when a human sees a face that's not looking directly at them, what's going to happen is your attention is going to go where their attention is. So in this case, we have the front of this vehicle pointing towards the right, and it's looking this way. So what it's looking at is our conversion block. So as a customer's pre-attention looks at the vehicle, it sees that it's looking over this way. My mind is going to go right here. And then it's going to go to the primary CTA, which is going to be the Shop by Payment button, which is going to be the 748 as a CTA. And then additionally, we're going to see these secondary calls to action, which is going to include the Get Pre-Qualified. So now a customer sees these CTAs, which I can zoom in on right here, and I have this, and then I have these other CTAs right here. And we can customize these differently on an SRP versus a VDP. We can change the color, the font. Anytime a customer clicks on one of these CTA buttons, we're going to fire off a Google Analytics event, which then you can tie that to a goal if you want for lead conversion, providing a lot more interactivity from Google Analytics right from your CTA stack. So you can know that when customers interact on a VDP or an SRP, you can know what is most appealing to a customer. So that is CTAs from SRPs and VDPs. The next thing I want to talk about is our landing pages. So I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to go right into our Express Cash Offer mini tool. I'm sorry, I want to do get pre-qualified. Let me see if I have that here. Yeah, Credit Score Express. So this is our demo page. Now what you're looking at right here appears to be just a simple tool added to a dealership's website. Really what this is what we call our mini tool. We've created this tool to be embedded onto a landing page. The goal of this is to be able to provide more information about the experience the customer is going to take. So it looks very much like our UI itself. But over on the right-hand side, we have a little bit more information about getting pre-qualified and getting a customer's free credit score. And then we also have just one CTA right here. This one CTA, again, is just going to launch our Loanmaker technology right in on the page that the customer is on. And then we can walk through that, which we're going to do in a little bit. The reason that we have this set up is that we want to be able to provide the customer the best experience possible on a desktop, on a tablet, or on a mobile device. Most of our dealers have 65% of their traffic coming from a mobile device. So really we need to think about the customer's experience from a mobile device first. And that's exactly what this does. So when a customer lands on this page, I can actually even show you. If I just come here in Google Chrome, do a right mouse click on this page and click inspect, I can actually change the type of device that I'm on so I can experience what this page looks like on different devices. And the first thing that you can see is this is an iPhone 12 Pro that I have selected as this device right here. And our tool is adapting to that device. One of the things that makes this tool different than most of the tools in automotive right now is that they just embed that in a simple iframe, and it creates kind of a wonky experience. I'm sure you've experienced it before, where it scrolls funny, you have a scroll within a scroll, and it just provides a bad overall experience. So what happens with our landing page experience is it opens up the video so the customer can watch that video again. It collapses this automatically to fit the page appropriately with one strong call to action. When I click on that, it's going to open up our tool full page right on the page that the customer is on. So if I'm on a desktop or a mobile device, it's going to work exactly the same way, giving that full page app style solution. This landing page experience is great for digital marketing, which we're going to talk about in a little bit. But the digital marketing, we drive customers to specific landing pages and get them to convert into leads. So that's a little bit about the landing page experience or the mini tool. This is all part of our Loanmaker technology. This is all included. Now, also, I'm going to jump over to our specials page. So I'm just going to go into specials. And on the specials page, what we have here is our individual specials that we build out for our dealers. So I mean, I can even show you another example of a different dealership website and look at their new car specials. And you'll be able to see that we have these different different landing page. We have these different specials on this landing page. It allows the customer to go from a specials search page to a specials vehicle display page. All of that is available through our specials. The reason I wanted to bring that up is that as part of that, we can actually embed one of our interactive banners right on this specials page or anywhere on your dealership website. This can be added to the top of an SRP or your VDP or a specials page. But what's really cool about this tool is it provides this kind of seamless experience for a customer to start the process right here. I can put in my first name, and actually if I put my customer's my demo customer. I can type that in. So you can see here also, you have this type ahead feature like instant results where I can select my address. So we get validated address, which is going to allow us to match more and to get better quality leads into our system for your dealership. And then from here, get credit score. This is going to pre-fill everything, open up our tool. I can complete the process by adding in my email address and my phone number. So this interactive banner can be added anywhere on your dealership's website, allows the customer to start the process right from this interactive banner, and then move right into the user experience for the customer to complete that lead. This again can be added anywhere in your dealership website, added right from your home page, search results page, a specials page. This would be in addition to adding our mini tool on a landing page experience, so it's more of a full page experience. So that's another thing that you can utilize with utilizing Credit Score Express or getting pre-qualified as a strong call to action to generate more leads. Another thing I want to talk about today is social media advertising. So I'm going to jump here. So this is our social media advertising library. So any of our dealerships that sign up for Lead Funnels Pro or wants to use just any one of our tools individually, we have a full set of advertisements that we can generate and we can provide to the dealership. Dealership can utilize these directly. You can use them with your advertising agency, or we can even place them for you if that's something that you would choose to do. Happy to do it any of those three different ways. But what's cool about these is we can create separation in the marketplace utilizing these CTAs to drive traffic to the individual tools or lead funnels as we call them. So Lead Funnels Pro is going to include all of our different lead funnels, but any one of these can be utilized individually. So if you want to utilize just Credit Score Express, Loanmaker technology to generate more leads around that, you can utilize that and you can have access to all of our advertisements. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come right down here. I'm going to go into our Credit Score Express ads. So you can see these as they get loaded up here. So what we're going to do is, and I think I can zoom in here, yeah. What you can see here is that we build out all of these different CTAs or call to action advertisements. This, what we're looking at right here, is our 1080 by 1080 ad size dimensions. These are great for utilizing in the news feed, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. This is a great size for that. And we use these colorful, fun CTAs for you to advertise to communicate that message. So as you can think about it, if you're flipping through Facebook and you see one of these ads kind of pop up, we're going to be able to catch somebody's attention. We're going to utilize illustrations and the OEM colors. So in this case, we're looking at a Nissan red, and then different CTAs such as, hey, we make financing fast and easy, get pre-qualified and get your free credit score, get your credit score super fast, get pre-qualified, Credit Score Express, and then we put the dealership's logo right in all of these different ads. So shopping for a new ride. So this becomes a very fun way to be able to advertise these CTAs and get customers to convert into leads. These can be linked right to the landing page experience on your dealership website. And we can include all of those. So now, not only do we build out these 1080 by 1080s, but we also build out 1080 by 1920. So this becomes part of your ad library that you can add into your Facebook advertising. 1080 by 1920 is perfect for stories, reels, and shorts. So you can utilize these different ads, multiple different platforms for your dealership, utilizing those same marketing messages, 12 different ads. So now we're at 24, then we move to 36. where we create these 1200 by 628. These are the 3 most popular ad sizes as recommended by Facebook, and they're going to fit in different places within that Meta advertising platform. These can then be tied to the landing page experience to drive customers right into the landing page. So for example, if we come over here and we can look at what that landing page experience would be for getting pre-qualified with the get pre-qualified credit score CTA. Of course, I open that up. It's going to open up the tool, and then I can drive that funnel. So that's the funnel that we're talking about with lead funnels. Is you have the advertisements, you place them through different digital media. You find customers that are in market, you show them these ads, they're interested, they click, they go to the landing page, they jump into the lead gen tool, and we get that customer to convert into a lead. Now, a couple other advertising assets that you can have will also include Conquest email marketing. This one right here is for our Credit Score Express. This one is also for Credit Score Express. I think I have a custom one. This is the shop by payment. I might not have one included here. Yeah, get pre-qualified. Here it is right here. So this is the Express or the Credit Score Express email template, financing made easy. And then we've got some great information about getting pre-qualified and allowing the customer to shop by payment. We can include a $25 Visa test drive offer incentive if you want to. We can also bring in these email or our monthly ad specials right into this email as well. And then other CTAs such as say we'll buy your car. So these are great. Advertisements that you can use to go out, find customers, drive traffic to your lead gen tools, generate those leads, get those leads into your dealership's CRM, so your internet salespeople can invite those customers into your dealership's showroom. So now the last thing that we wanted to talk about, so we talked about the call to action, the landing page, the interactive banner, the social media advertisements. So now let's talk about the actual overall user experience. Go ahead and share my screen again. I'm going to jump over here, come into, actually, I'll do it right from here. So I'm going to use my test customer so I can do a soft credit pull on her. So first name, last name, physical address, get credit score. It's going to open up our user experience. I finish this off by adding in a email address and a phone number. Now, the way our Credit Score Express technology works is we're going to validate that this is a real customer multiple different ways. We use reCAPTCHA from Google to filter out any bot traffic. We use xVerify to verify the email address and phone number. Now, if it's bad, we're not going to allow the customer to proceed. We use two-factor authentication, which I'll need to get that from my email address. I don't know if you can see that, but that right there, that right there is the email itself with my code, in this case, 644694. Now, what's cool too is you see this duplicate entry. Now, if somebody has tried to get credit scores multiple times from the same computer, we're going to make sure that this customer is being validated by utilizing the last 4 of their social security number. Also, if we can't match to a customer, we have a second chance check system. So if we can't match to a customer with just their physical address, we can ask them to give us the last 4 of the social security number to also use that as a validation point. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and I think it's 8372, and then I'm going to hit submit. So now watch what happens here. Oops, I bet you it's, let's try this again. So it should have gave me a second validation number. In this case, 437 and 888. I think it's 8273. Let's try that. 8273. All right. So why don't I just look this up real quick? As I'm doing that, let's just kind of chat through this. So, so this is a really good experience. Because what this is going to allow me to do is to make sure that I am utilizing a real customer in my tests. And the same thing will happen. Yeah, 8372. 8372. Okay, let's try this again. I wonder if maybe they changed it. Two-factor again. Four, three, one, 4, 7. Eight, 3, 7, 2. That's what I said, right? 8, 3, 7, 2. Okay, so I have a different test case, so this is cool. So let's try another one. So let's go back to share my screen so you can see it. All right, so we're going to do a different test case. Ruth Abbott. (206) West 7 Flags. 206 West 7 Flags. Sonoma, California, right? All right, cool. I'm going to use Ruth at intice.com. Two-factor code. And actually, let me just write this down. Ruth. So her social, say fake social. 5058. All right. Two-factor code. 983595. Now it's going to ask for 5058, 5058, and hit submit. Okay, so now you're going to see this nice little animation. I'm getting pre-qualified. We do a 20-point range. We add this confetti. We get the customer pre-qualified. The customer is going to receive a pre-qualification certificate. I can complete a full credit application, which is pretty cool. Or I can skip the credit application and go right to the certificate. The credit application is just going to create all of the basic information that we need. Residential information, work information. The customer has to opt in for a real hard pull, and then that is going to integrate directly with Route 1 or Dealer Track, your choice, and then they can complete the process. And then that lead is, or that credit score, that credit application is going to drop right into either one of those platforms, and you're off to the races. You'll also get a notification with that credit score as well, which is pretty cool. Now I'm going to go ahead and skip credit application, go right to the credit certificate. So now we've provided this customer a pre-approval certificate for $52,500, and you can you can also tell us what you want these values to be pre-qualified for, based on the credit score and what that pre-approval amount is. And of course, we fully disclose all of the income verification and percentages not to exceed and all that stuff. So it provides a really great experience for the customer, regardless of how they are engaging with your dealership. Through the Credit Score Express technology. Okay, so in this video, kind of a little bit long one, so if you're still hanging there with me, I do appreciate it. So I wanted to talk about Credit Score Express, how you can use a soft credit pull as a way to advertise, a way to provide a customer a great landing page experience, utilize call to action buttons on your SRPs and your VDPs, utilize an interactive banner on your home page, specials page, any one of the pages that you want from your dealership website, and then allow the customer to go through this user experience that is going to generate high quality leads, verified email addresses, verified phone numbers, verified consumers, no duplicate leads, no fake leads coming into the system. All of this has been built out over this last couple years, solving for a lot of problems and issues to make sure that we are generating the highest quality leads possible from your customers and getting them into your dealership's hands. If you're interested in these types of tools and you're interested in maybe just Credit Score Express only, send me an email at david@intice.com, or you can send me a text at 727-514-2097. We can set up a full demo. If this was enough of a demo, you can ask us for a dealer agreement. We'll get that sent over to you. 30-day out, easy breezy program. I'll even provide you an additional 10% off the total monthly payment for as long as you use the tool, and I'll even waive the setup fee if you found out from this video. So just please let me know that you qualify because you watched this video. Send me an email, send me a text. I appreciate the opportunity to bring this content to you. Of course, you're going to find this video plus many others at intice.com.